Yes guys, we are back in Borderlands number 3 and this time on the Macbook Pro M5 instead of the Mac Mini M4. Last time we ran it at a very low preset because that's all it could handle. This time we're running the medium preset, I'll show you later in the settings, and I've also tried the high, but then you are going to go below 60, which is something that I personally do not like. I like my games to look as good while staying above 60 because I play at a locked 60, but that's just me guys. So here are the settings. Like I said, it's the medium preset. I just edited the filtering to 16 times because it's almost free on the GPU, so why not, and it looks better. So, and speaking about it looks better, it looks a lot better than the last time I played it on the M4, I tell you what. I mean, look at it for yourself, it looks really decent, and I'm actually surprised. Like, let me know if you are surprised as well. Like, of all games, this game has a big uplift from the M5, like it's almost 2 times. If I set it to very low, and I've tried, then I'm getting 120, 140 FPS depending on the scene, which is a lot compared to the M4, it's almost 2 times, it's unbelievable actually. And guys, I do know there are areas in the game that are worse, like the swamp. I remember it on my PC with my 2080 Ti, and I still go below 60 FPS, so yeah, I would, you know, prepare for some areas of the game that are less optimized or whatever, and they will still go below 60, so you either have to tail down the settings or, you know, deal with it. I just dealt with it on PC, or up the DLSS in that case, but yeah, here you're just gonna have to deal with it. But overall, the most of the game is pretty well optimized from what I recall, so you should be able to play above 60. And even here in combat, of course, it's not the most difficult combat, not the most combat, but we're still well above 60 with some little dips. But there's also shader compilation. The game doesn't calculate shaders pre-loading, so it happens on the fly, and so if something new loads in, you get a little hang of the game, and also the frame dip, so that's also happening in the background, which is sad, but you know, I cannot run around the whole game compiling everything just for the video, so I'm just gonna go as it is. But at first, if you load in, it will hammer a lot. It will not feel like you see in the video because of the shader compilation, so you gotta know that you have to give it at least a few minutes to cook or whatever it is doing, right? But then it will run like a train, I mean, as you can see, with the occasional dip from the shader compilation as said. But also guys, it's not the FPS that's most impressive, because a lot of people on my channel seem to confuse that. What is impressive is in the bottom corner, the purple line, the efficiency. Look at the GPU, it's using 15, 16, 17, 14 watts? A lot. Oh, not a lot, I mean. If you compare that to the most efficient Nvidia GPU, like say a laptop GPU, which uses quickly 110 watts, which is significantly more, almost 10x, but I'll tell you what, I'll tell you one thing, it won't generate 10 times as many frames, not even with frame generation, but that is cheating of course, but not even then. So guys, this is it, hope you like it, and I'll see you in the next one.